everybody. Welcome to Junkalosophy, the show that is non-political, all about junk, movies, TV, music, opinions, food. It's all fun stuff to talk about. With me is Alan Wills. He is a filmmaker and author. I've known Alan about 10, maybe 10 years. We were in a couple of his short films.
Yes.
And
so fun.
It's always fun. And most of them are horror films.
Of course.
And I'm a huge fan, if you can't tell, of horror films. And I think we are kindred spirits in that way. We both love horror movies.
Especially this Friday the 13th is my favorite horror film franchise. So that just... segues right on into that. And I'm going to have to give me one of those shirts because those are awesome.
Yeah, I got this shirt at the horror movie convention a few years ago because they come to town every year.
Nice.
And it's a nice play on Charlie Brown.
But it's Jason. How can you not like Jason and Charlie Brown at the same time?
He killed the psychiatrist.
you know what? I just saw that. Her little head sticking out the side.
Yeah. He's like, I ain't paying 5 cents for that. All right.
Lies.
So, Alan, tell us about your book. You have a book tour coming up, and just lay it all out there.
Well, the book is called Make Believe. It's about a 9-year-old girl who gets a music box from her sister as a gift for welcoming her to the family, and the music box just so happened to be inhabited by a malevolent spirit, and no one seems to believe that it exists, so she has to go out her way to prove that she exists.
Oh, wow, that's creepy. Now, I remember you were trying to do a film of this a couple years ago, and I got to play the teacher, and I got murdered.
Bloody murdered.
Which I still don't mind. I don't care if I die. But,
well, see, the thing is, what happened with that was, it was just... unfortunate incidences like locations and things. And see, those things happens in films, you know.
I can't tell you how many films I've started and never finished because whether it's casting or COVID or just conflicts and everything.
Conflict of interest and those are behind the scene things that people don't get to see. But the awesome thing is I get to make it a book. And it should be out October 16th. October
16th, called Make Believe. And you have a book tour coming up, don't you?
Yes, absolutely, which is the week of October 16th. It's all of it on my social media. You guys can check it out. My Facebook is Alan Wills Director, and my Twitter is at CEO Alan Wills. Director Alan Wills on Instagram.
We'll put all of that up there for you.
Yes, absolutely.
And I see your shirt has a hashtag Fear Jed Kruder. That's a feature-length horror movie you're working on, yes?
It's coming up. We're starting to get everything together now. We just secured the location, which is really, really awesome. It's going to be filmed in Martinsville, Indiana. We're getting literally the entire city of Martinsville behind us. This is going to be so awesome, man. Even one of the commissioners of the town, she's backing it and everything else.
That's awesome.
It's really going to be fun. We're going to create a crowdfunding for it later on this year, and then we're going to start filming in the springtime of 2021.
Awesome. So if you guys are interested in hearing more about Jed Kruder, you can always go to Alan Wills' page. I also think that you have a Steel Edge Entertainment.
Yes, there's a Steel Edge Entertainment. Also, is Instagram as well, Steel Edge Films on Instagram.
And I'm sure you'll probably need plenty of extras in your movie.
Oh, absolutely.
We know a lot of people.
And that's the awesome thing about it. We're going to do perks as well for the crowdfunding, and be in the film is one of the perks.
Right on. So yeah, if you want to be in a movie and you want to donate a few bucks, why not?
Why not, man?
Yeah, people pay for SAG all the time to be in Screen Actors Guild.
This is a great way to be in the film and have some fun and get some free food.
Awesome.
Free food is always awesome.
Free food is always awesome. And in a minute, you'll be getting some free food here for Taste Time.
I know. I seen the salmon sitting there just looking all scrumdiddlyumptious.
So, another thing about you that I know is that you are a big Batman fan.
Huge Batman fan. Yes.
And the guest I had on last week was in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most Batman the biggest Batman collection in the world. Now, he lost the crown to that, but he sold most of his collection to the Children's Museum, so it's on display.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things, it's a double-edged sword, because it's like, okay, you have the largest Batman collection, and you obviously love Batman,
right?
You know? But it's like, I don't want people just come randomly to my house, so I want people to enjoy it just as much as that. So might as well put it in. It's for a good cause, so.
Right?
I mean,
right.
even though I don't think I would.
You wouldn't part with it. He said he had it for 50 years, and he still has a pretty extensive collection.
Yeah.
Just not in the capacity that he had.
I mean, like I said, it's pretty cool. It's for a good cause to get the kids and everything. Right. But I can't even imagine people just randomly coming to my house. Can I see your Batman collection?
Oh, man. It was
my hours is between 9 and 5.
It was pretty amazing. He could have charged admission for that.
Yes.
But Chad had made you a lithogram, and we'll show it here on the screen, of Batman and the Joker, because we knew how much he loved Batman. And Kevin, because he was a last minute guest, I had another guest slotted to be on last show, and he came and saved the day being on my show. So I didn't have anything prepared for him. So Kevin, if you're watching and you want something similar, please let us know, and Chad will make one for you.
Yes.
And for everybody out there watching, if you want a certain picture on a lithogram, Chad can do it for you.
Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
Chad's a beast. I love Chad.
Just $19.99 shipping and handling. I'm just kidding. I'll let him set
well,
the
wait,
price.
there's more.
Yes. If you order now.
Just pay separate shipping.
That's right. And speaking of his 3D printer, because he made that lithogram on the 3D printer, he knows how much I love Halloween too. So horror movies and Halloween are my thing.
Absolutely.
And so he started making like these little decorations for me to like maybe come out of the wall and things like that. But as I looked at this, I was like, wouldn't this be cool if it were a candle? And you have like the wicks coming out of the
fingernails.
Yes.
Right, absolutely.
Right, and then like we started making skulls.
And have the candle coming right. You know what? Either have the candles come out of the eyes, from out of the mouth, or the top of the head.
Right. Yeah, we came up with all these designs, and I came up with a name called creepycandles.com.
Trademark.
Do you think, yes, trademark heading. Do you think that people would buy?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my order in real soon.
Okay, well, we'll show you all the options, and we'll start
I think that's a really
them.
good idea, because like you said, that's so versatile, because you can put it out of the hand, out of the nails. I mean, it could be like this, gripping the candle.
Right.
You know, things like that. So absolutely, very creative too.
Awesome.
Put that 3D printer to work.
Yes, it's running all the time anyway, so we might as well try to make some money.
Exactly. Right.
All right. Well, if you are ready for some taste time, we're going to have some food.
That's my favorite part of the day.
All right. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, it is taste time, and today we are going to be making something quick and easy, but also very healthy. This quarantine has proven to be murderous on my hips and thighs and tummy and everywhere else. Now, I can't blame it all on the alcohol, even though I'm sure that it had a lot to do with it, but it also had a lot to do with the habits that I have formed since quarantine. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to slice some zucchini. I had 2 of these. I don't know where the other one went. And I bought a mandolin. Actually, my husband bought a mandolin for me on Amazon. Something like this. So I chop vegetables a lot for salads and sides, and it's just painstaking. I mean, it's horrendous, and my chopping skills suck. My cutting skills are horrible. So he got me this cool handy dandy mandolin. It has all of these different settings on how you can slice and dice. We're just gonna slice it, and it comes with like a little tray that holds everything. So you just stick it in there. You can't see it. Stick it in there and just start moving it back and forth. Woohoo! And you're slicing and dicing. So let's do that. See how quickly that went? Look at that. So now we've got our zucchini sliced. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And we are going to make salmon in the air fryer. I have a couple dollops of herb butter here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pat it dry. We're going to cover it with oil on both sides. And then I'll probably sprinkle some salt, pepper, and some lemon pepper as well on top. And then I'll show you exactly what to do with the zucchini and the salmon. So we're going to oil the pan a little bit and take our sliced zucchinis and just toss them in the pan. Now, I'm not saying that eating healthy means it has to be bland. I like to use garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, things that aren't super high in sodium, but still give it flavor. We will add a little bit of like seasoned salt just to give it some more flavor. And then we will also be adding Parmesan cheese. Because if you're going to use any kind of cheese while you're trying to diet, Parmesan is probably the best one to use. Okay, we're going to add some onion powder. Some garlic powder. Oop, a little bit too much. And some seasoned salt, just a little bit. You don't want the sodium level to be too high, but you want to give it flavor. You're just going to let this saute, you're going to stir it every now and then when we're ready, we'll top it with the Parmesan cheese and let it kind of get a crust on it. Let's deal with our salmon now. So you're going to pat your salmon down a little bit because there's always a lot of moisture when you open up your package. And I got these from a typical local grocery store, so you don't have to live by the sea to eat salmon. So we're going to put oil on both sides. And yes, this gets messy because we're going to use our hands. But as long as you have soap and water, you'll be fine. So we're going to spread it on this side and the back. Because, I don't know, some people really like the skin of the salmon. I eat it without the skin, but some people enjoy crispy skin. So let's coat this baby in oil. Alright, we're going to put some lemon pepper on here. As liberal or as lightly as you want. And we'll just put a little bit of salt and pepper just because fish needs it. Plus we also have this herb butter that we're going to top. We are going to be cooking our salmon inside this Ninja Foodie. I got this Ninja Foodie for Christmas from my husband. You see that he buys me kitchen things, right? But it's actually a great device to have in your kitchen because it serves as a slow cooker, an Instapot, an air fryer, a pressure cooker, everything. So we're going to air fry. So we're going to turn this on. We're going to set it to 300, we're going to air crisp, 390 degrees. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit start because we want to let it preheat. Because if we put it in here for 5 minutes, and it hasn't heated up, it's probably not going to be done. And we don't want to undercook it, we don't want to overcook it. So I'm going to let this run for about 5 minutes and then put these in here for about 6 minutes and they should be done. So let's check on our zucchini while we wait. On them, but make sure that you flip them or stir them, if whatever you're comfortable with. But you want to see that caramelization starting. This has preheated, so we're going to put it skin side down inside of the basket. And we've got 3 pieces here. That's going to probably fill up our basket, but that's okay. It should still cook fine. If you have any more than this, they have a basket that you can put on top and kind of layer things. So I'm going to put this herb butter on top of these pieces. And then we're going to close this. We're going to let it cook for about 6 minutes. So I'm going to reset the time to 6 minutes. And we'll look at our beautiful salmon then. Alright, so I'm going to spread these out. I'm going to almost treat it like they're scalloped potatoes. Kind of let them all sit there now. And we're going to top it with some Parmesan cheese. It doesn't have to be pretty because it's all going to just end up together anyway. If you see a big clump like that, just pat it down. And by the time this crisps up, it's going to really, really be delicious. But it's still pretty healthy as a side for salmon. I opened it up after 6 minutes and it still looked a little underdone, so I put it in for 2 more minutes and now it's looking pretty amazing. Now there's one really big piece in here that I'm probably going to have to keep in here for a little bit, but look how flaky that is. I'm going to have to be really, really careful when I get this out. Now it is time to taste.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Smell-o-vision, man. Y'all missing out.
Yeah?
Dude, seriously? I mean, look how it just flakes off of there.
Mm-hmm. It does. It cooks it so evenly.
Yeah.
And you can pull it off the skin, because like I said, I don't really like to eat the skin, but it just comes right off.
Good job, Ninja Cooker. I swear. Teresa, I know you're going to see this. Merry Christmas. In advance.
And what? It took like 8 minutes to cook the salmon and only a few minutes to cook the zucchini. So
because of our work schedule and everything else that we do with travel and everything else, this would be absolutely perfect. We still get a healthy meal in under 10 minutes.
And it's delicious.
And it's delicious. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man.
All right. Well, you've heard it. We have 2, 3, 4 thumbs up.
15. I just don't have 13 more thumbs.
So we're going to enjoy the rest of our meal, and then we'll be right back. And welcome back. Wasn't that food good?
Yes.
That was so good.
Absolutely.
And healthy.
And healthy.
Easy.
And in no time flat.
Right?
I swear, just under 10 minutes. Are you kidding me?
The next dinner that I'll make you is chicken noodle. That takes hours, but it also serves as a slow cooker. And it will regulate your temperature for you.
And then you can go to work.
Go to work, let it set it and forget it.
Set it?
Set it and forget it.
Well, you can't trademark that. That's
I
somebody
know
else's.
that. You know what? Set it and forget about it.
And forget about it. Forget about it.
Yeah, I don't want to be sued now. No. But you know what? If that guy's watching, awesome.
Hey, yeah, you just gave him some free advertising.
That's right.
But for the wrong item. That's
right. Set it and be like, see ya.
Set it and see ya.
Here we go.
That trademark.
Okay, so unpopular opinion.
Okay.
That is this part of the show.
All right.
And you've seen the show.
Yep.
So think of something that you think the majority of people really love, or you see people posting about it all the time, and they're like, oh, I love this. And you're like, I don't
get it.
I don't know.
Well, there's one in particular, because I'm a filmmaker. I see people lose. I don't want to cuss on your show, so I see people losing their ish over it, and it's Sharknado.
Sharknado.
I don't understand it.
You know, if you...
And there's like 7 of them.
If you could appreciate the horrible B movies and watch it as if you're watching Mystery Science Theater 3000, it's hilarious.
I
couldn't make it past like the second one.
I couldn't make it past the second scene.
Oh.
I mean, it was just... I watched the whole thing.
Right.
I watched the first one and the second one. I didn't watch the third and all the
I think
others,
when they went to space is when I was like, okay, I'm
and see, that's exactly my point. It's just so ridiculous that how in the world is she going to deliver a baby in a shark and then fly to Earth, and her and the baby survive? I think that's what happened. But it's like, come on, man. And all the random cameos, like Mark Cuban being the president. It's
right. And, you have to just appreciate the novelty of it.
I absolutely love B movies. I swear, B movies, independent filmmakers. And when I mean independent filmmakers, I mean independent filmmakers. Hollywood's definition of independent filmmakers is $1 million budget.
Right.
Who do you know got $1 million budget?
No.
So when I say independent filmmaker, I mean somebody that has like
a couple $1,000,
maybe $10,000 to make.
Yeah.
So I love those movies.
Mm-hmm.
There's like tons of them out there. You go look on. I think personally, Amazon Prime has some of the best horror films.
Mm-hmm.
But those, to me, are some of the better movies. But when you see movies like Sharknado, it's just, you have, and it's a sci-fi original. So you have this ridiculously huge budget, and this is what you get.
Right. Because you have celebrities and CG.
Yeah. And I understand that's probably why.
Right. But society has failed us because you've perpetuated 7 Sharknadoes.
7! Because I keep watching them. Stop watching them.
Right?
And it won't make no more.
Yeah, 1 or 2, 3 tops. We shouldn't eat anymore.
But,
so
I mean,
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Everybody has their certain crowd. Just like my favorite is Friday the 13th.
Right.
So then there's
Right.
a lot of people just like, I can't stand Friday the 13th. And, and I'm in the same boat as
Those
I'm
are
sure
just
the
weird
people that like, like, do you not have a brain? No, it's just like the people that like Sharknado. It's like, how can you not like Sharknado? How can you not like Friday the 13th? I mean, everybody like what they like.
Right, that's true.
But
that's very true.
come on, Sharknado though.
Yeah, I know. No, I get it. I originally watched it like kicking and screaming, really, at a friend's house, and we made it into a joke. Like, let's just make fun of it. Yeah. That's the only way they could get me to watch it.
And I think we need to do a drinking game. Watch it in the most. We need to take a shot when they have a cameo of a new person.
Okay.
And when they have a ridiculous death scene. Now I will give them that. The death scenes be off the chain.
Okay.
I will give them that. I give them a 10 out of 10 on the death scenes.
On the death scenes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're super creative. I mean, because obviously the only way a shark can kill you is obviously eat you. But they come up with some really cool ways to do it.
Yeah, there's creativity there, definitely.
But other than
definitely.
So, I mean, it's not even a storyline.
When you talk about death scenes and you talk about Friday the 13th, one of my favorite death scenes is Kevin Bacon with the knife in the back of his neck and it comes out the front of his neck. However, I peg you for Jason X and the liquid nitrogen.
The best death scene of all time.
I knew it.
The best death scene of all time. Don't try to tell me of no other film that liquid nitrogen, he's in space. He don't know anything about liquid nitrogen. He's like, oh, what is this? Let me just drown her. Oh, wait, her face is frozen. Spoiler if you haven't seen
if you haven't seen it.
Oh, man. Absolutely my favorite. I can sit and just keep rewinding that.
Well, and I think my third one, I don't know why, it's so basic, but it's so good when she's in the sleeping bag. And it just beats her
second best death scene of all time. Yes. Absolutely. See, we're here. That's why we're here.
Right there.
Because I swear, man, and everybody talks about they don't like Friday the 13th, but their favorite death scene is the sleeping bag. Of course, because it's so cool. He's like, I can't get to you. I'm going to miss you with my machete. You know what? I'm going to just end it right here.
Right.
Swing, better, swing.
That's right.
Oh, man. Yeah. That's why we here, man.
I know. And it's getting to be Halloween, so we need to have maybe some double features up in here.
Absolutely. And also, maybe a Halloween costume could be you walking around in the sleeping bag with blood.
Oh, with blood. I would wonder who would get that, but you know what? That'd be the contest. If you can figure out what I'm from.
If you can figure out where, absolutely. There you go.
That's funny. Well, my unpopular opinion has to do with food.
Uh-oh.
And it's whipped cream. I don't like whipped cream. I don't like whipped cream, and for two reasons. My number one is texture. I don't like the foamy, airy.
Oh, you're killing me over here, giggity. But
I know my husband's like, yeah, right. I know, right?
I mean, it's a PG-13 show, so I'm gonna keep it PG-13. Yeah. But how do you not like whipped cream?
I don't know. It's super sweet, and I like sweet and savory or sweet and salty, like a combination. But just sweet on sweet, I'm not a fan. So if you give me like a Twinkie or a Ding Dong, it's just sweet on sweet.
It is super sweet. Yeah. But I mean, that's classic. Yeah, you go in there, you shake it up.
Oh, see, no, that's real like quick, nails down a chalkboard for me because it's just like air and foam going in your mouth. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't like it.
But yes, man, I love me some. It makes some of those. So my mom used to make those strawberry shortcakes. She get the little cake to put down and put the fresh strawberries and the whipped cream. Oh, the whipped cream was.
So now I'd eat the strawberries and the cake. I would scoop that whipped cream off.
Now the only thing I don't I just always have the fear that somebody's playing a prank on me with whipped cream and think it's shaving cream.
Shaving cream.
Yeah. So like
that'd be a really mean prank.
Exactly. So it's just like I think I've seen that either on a movie or I've seen it somewhere, and that's probably always been my fear. You just need better
friends.
I know, right?
You don't want any friends you think would ever do that to you.
Don't ever do that, man. Right? You're cut off. I like whipped cream. How you doing? Teresa knows. Teresa knows.
Oh, we're gonna have to have Teresa on the show to talk about that. We'll do that on the After Dark version of Junkalosophy.
Put the kitties to bed.
That's right.
Bow, chick, go out. Okay.
Well, that is unpopular opinion, and we'll be back with Love It, Hate It, Never Heard of It. Okay, so we're going to start with TV shows.
Awesome.
And I looked at a list of like the top 100 most popular TV shows.
Okay.
I pulled 10 of them out of that list randomly, completely random. And these are episode 4's TV shows that have pulled through the randomizer.
All TV shows.
All TV shows right now.
Okay.
Dexter.
Haven't seen it.
Mu-
It's like it, don't like it, never heard of it. I've
or
heard of
never
it.
seen it.
Okay.
Never seen it.
I've heard of it, I just hadn't seen it.
Okay. The Muppet Show.
Oh, yes, dude. Grew up on that.
I wish that the Muppet Show was still
Muppet
around.
Show, Muppet Babies, all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Star Trek, the original series.
Yeah. Trekkie.
Yeah.
But see, the funny thing about that, so this is, well, my mom's has passed back in 2001, so I could say this now. So me and my dad used to skip church to go and sit at home and watch Star Trek.
Oh, scandalous. Scandalous. South Park.
Yes. Love it.
Sherlock.
I know who Sherlock Holmes is, but I haven't seen it.
Okay. Parks and Recreation.
I know. People tell me I need to see it. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
Okay,
So
I've heard
go
of
back
it,
because
though.
I love The Office. And everyone's
Right.
like, oh,
Oh,
if you love The
yes.
Office, you'll love Parks and
Heck yeah.
Recreation.
And that's the same thing people tell me, yeah.
And
Isn't
I
it supposed to be
I
like
haven't
based
had
out of
it
here?
around. It is. It's in Indiana.
Okay.
The Wire.
I haven't seen it.
6 Feet Under.
Actually, I haven't even heard of that.
That used to be, I think, on Showtime or HBO. It was a show about people who worked in a mortuary.
Oh, dude, why haven't I seen that?
Yeah.
I'd like to get on that. Shame on me.
Yeah. You like all that morbid stuff like I
Yeah.
do. ER.
Wasn't a fan.
That's okay. I Love Lucy.
Yes.
Yes. Great show. I wish I was
Yes.
as cool as Lucille Ball, man.
Lucille Ball was all that. She was a doll, man. She was gorgeous.
So funny. So beautiful.
Yes.
Oh. All right. So now we're going to move to movies.
Mm.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh my goodness, that movie. The best war movie ever.
Okay.
I don't care what anybody say. Prove me wrong. The best war movie, and it was so gory. Of course, that's probably one of the reasons why I love it.
Right.
You know, oh my
That's
goodness.
okay.
Saving Private Ryan was all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Titanic.
All she had to do was just scoot over just a little bit.
Right?
Just a little bit.
I'm saying.
No, the movie was absolutely awesome, man.
The Matrix.
It was alright.
All right.
I mean, obviously, you know, it's legend, but I'm more like, what's his name? John Wick now.
Oh,
John Wick is amazing.
John Wick movie.
It's just, Matrix was okay.
Yeah. Toy Story.
Yeah.
Alien.
Yes.
Psycho.
Which one?
Let's say the original.
The original was awesome.
You didn't like the Vince
The
Vaughn
Vince
one?
Vaughn one. Actually, I watched some of it and just never finished it. Fun fact about the original, they shot that shower scene like, was it 72 times?
Oh, wow.
72 different shots. And not one time did they show actual knife penetration. Mm-hmm. And probably one of the scariest horror scenes of all time.
Absolutely.
Yes, and that woman was Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes,
mom.
I was going to say, if no one knew, Janet Leigh was Jamie Lee Curtis's mom, which probably gave her such a great scream
queen
for horror movies that she had. I don't think I can scream like that.
And that's the same thing with when the mountains, Jack Nicholson, The Shining. So that scene when they're coming down.
That's I'm sorry. No, it's fine. You're getting ahead of yourself. Let's just say it. The Shining.
Okay, I liked it. The scene where Jack Nicholson and olive oil. Shelley Duvall. It's olive oil. She was on Popeye.
I literally had this as a trivia question on Saturday, and everyone looked at me like a room full of cats.
Oh my God!
Like, you guys don't remember the movie Popeye? Come on!
With Robin Williams.
Yes.
But that scene when they was coming down the stairs, they shot that like 70-something times as well because he wanted their natural reaction and anger. So they was getting pissed off that they had to shoot it over and over and over again. He didn't tell them why, but when they got the shot, he was like, "That's what I wanted." The natural reaction in anger. I mean, I would have been pissed too. It was late at night and everything else, but I mean,
it worked.
It worked.
Yeah. All right, Fight Club.
Fight Club was really cool. You're not supposed to talk.
Oh, sorry. Moving on. When Harry Met Sally. It's chick flick. Come on now.
I watched it. Did I like it? No. Of course, the diner scene was all there.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
awesome. But as far as liking it, I could take it or leave it.
You don't have to. The last movie, Godfather Part 2.
Okay. I'm not really a Godfather fan.
Now we are on to music.
Music.
Bands or
I'm terrible
artists.
at music.
Totally random.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Zappa.
Never heard of.
Really?
Is that like what you like deodorant or something?
Does he
I'm
what?
totally kidding.
What?
Is it like deodorant or something? No, I'm sorry. I've never heard of him.
Okay, I'll play you a couple of his songs here in a minute.
Okay.
Jewel.
That's a female, right?
Yes.
Okay, I might have heard
Who
somewhere.
will save your soul?
You see, that's me. Okay, so you can sing a part of a song or
Just
something.
like my husband.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know that song, but you say like the guy you just named. I don't know who that is.
That's cool. That's cool. The Temptations.
Oh, yeah, I grew up listening to Temptations
Right
with the folks.
How about Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yes. Love me some Red. I got something in my car right now.
Right on.
Heck yeah.
Kanye West. No comment. I feel the same.
I swear, look.
way.
Okay, honestly, it's only one song I like by him, and that's the one when he did
Gold
with Jamie
Digger?
Foxx. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Gold Digger. Yeah, that's the only song I like, and I'll play that till the
It's
cows come
hard.
home.
It's hard for me to even want to listen to his music because of the person that he is.
I swear. And we shouldn't judge people because of that.
You shouldn't,
but it affects you though.
Yeah.
And it's just, I can't. And I'm just not a fan. I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan.
The Kinks.
I don't know who they are.
Well, I'll play a song from them for you, and you'll be like, yeah, I know that song.
Yeah, I know that.
Tina Turner.
Yes, man. A fun fact about her, you probably already know, her legs are insured.
Yes, I did know that.
That's dope.
I did know that.
She
has some amazing
bad, man.
legs. All right, Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell. The name sounds familiar, but I don't think
that's another one. I'll play a song for you.
Okay.
Metallica.
I know who they are. I've heard their music. Is a fan? Probably not.
We might have to do a new segment where we let Alan listen to some of the songs that he has never heard and give us his opinion.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Or be like,
yeah,
that's dope.
Oh, damn.
Or
There
be
you
like,
go.
hey, that's dope. Or nope.
Nope. Dope
Nope
or
or
no?
Dope or no?
And final one, Taylor Swift. Look, everybody's laughing. Why?
Man, I'm with you, Chad. Man, just. I mean, if she ain't talking about her boyfriend leaving her or treating her bad, then it's not a hit. But nah, I'm not a fan.
That's
okay.
You don't have to be.
She's cool, I guess. You know, the good thing about it is she's making music that kids can actually listen to.
Right. All right. Well, that is Love It, Hate It, Never Heard of It.
Yes.
Welcome back. We are going to do featured flashback now. This is where we talk about this day in history, something monumental happened. Something happened. This is a girl power moment. In 1981, September 15th, Sandra Day O'Connor became the first woman on the Supreme Court.
I knew her. I went to school with her.
Did you?
Yeah, she was badass then, so, you know. It was just expected of her.
I think she's like 90 now,
I know, right?
So you're really aging yourself.
It was either I was super smart or I'm lying.
Yes, you were the Dookie Howser of the group.
Yeah. I just sat in the back, you know, I was class clown.
Well, if we want to add another one, Marco Polo.
Polo,
it's his birthday.
Polo.
I think he was born in like 1245 or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Man.
Did you know him
Were
too?
you in school with him too?
Yeah, you know, I'm the one that came up with that.
With
you
the
know,
game?
he was hiding all the time, and I say, Marco. And And exactly, and it just took off. People was doing that in class and everything. And
Well, without him, we would have nothing to do in our backyard pools.
in our backyard pool. So thank you to me and Marco Polo.
Yes. We hope you enjoyed the show, and thank you, Alan.
I appreciate being
for coming
here.
onto the show.
You guys are rock stars.
Check
I love
out
the show.
his book Make Believe, and watch for Jed Kruder out
And
next
Bloody
year.
Mary will be coming up pretty soon as well.
Yes, you do have another movie called Bloody Mary.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I remember.
Yes.
Okay, well, check it out. He's on Facebook. Like his page, Steel Edge Films.
Still Edge Entertainment.
Steel Edge
Same thing.
Entertainment. Check all of it out. And have a wonderful evening.